Hello friends, very good afternoon. Welcome to Engineering Basic. Today we'll study to replace odd integer with 1 and even with 0. Then to print the update array. Okay, and if you haven't subscribed this channel, then please go and subscribe to watch my further video. Now let's see to replace odd integer with 1 and even with 0. First I will write the question. Question is write a program to replace odd integer with 1 and even integer with 0. Then print update array. Print the update array in flowchart. Now let's see first what the question is going to tell. Okay, the question is telling to replace odd integer with 1 and even integer with 0, then print update array in flowchart. What we are doing in every video of flowchart in array video, first we are asking how many number. If I enter 5, then they will ask enter the integer. If I enter the integer 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, what it will be? Now the question is telling to this is odd or this is odd, right? That way only this is even, right? And 3 is our odd number, 4 is our even number, and 5 is our odd number. Now the question is telling the odd to replace odd integer with 1 and even integer with 0. If 1, then we have to update array. What we have to update? If the odd 1 is odd, so output should become odd integer 1, even is 2, then the update array will be 0, right? 3 is odd, so array should become 1. 4 is even, so it should become 0, and 5 is odd, so it should become 1, right? The question is telling this thing only. If there is the odd integer, then replace with 1. If there is even integer, then replace with 0, right? Now how to find this? How to find to replace the odd integer with 1 and even integer with 0? Look, see. Now let's learn that. First I'll erase this. Now let's see algorithm first. In every program, what I have told in array, and I have discussed about even and odd number also. And if you haven't seen my previous video, then please go and watch my previous video. How to find the odd integer, odd number and even number, right? In this we'll do same thing, odd number and even number, right? What we are doing, current element, what we are doing to if current element will be divisible by 5, 2, then what it will do, we have to check 0. Then if it will be true, then it should be even, right? Even I'll write true here. If there will be false, then what it will be? Odd. Now in this place, what we have to do, in true side, we have to make equal to current elements with the even is true. So what is telling here question? Even integer with 0. So we'll do current elements. Current element equal to 0. Even side is true. So now odd integer is 1. Same what we will do. Current elements is equal to 1. Right? This thing only. Then after that, by keeping this, after that we have to print the update array. Now update array it will be our current element. Update array it will be update array will be our current elements. Current elements is AI. Sorry, AI it will be. We know that in what is the current element. In my previous video, I have told time to time that which one is our current elements, right? Update array will be current elements. Now let's see in flowchart how to solve this problem. You know that first we will do go on declare. Now what you will do? You have to take the size of array. What you want to take size of array, yon or norm, anything as your wish you can take. I'll take norm. Okay. For initialization, we know that for I we have to take I. Now do okay. Now after that we have to ask output with the computer to enter the number of array. Now what you'll do, go on input and you have to give input, that is norm, right? Now what you are going to do in problem, you are going to solve array problem. So click on declare. Now you are going to solve array. So click here array. Now what you'll do, our variable name is anything you can write A, B. I'll write A because in every program I'm going to write A. If it will be same and similar, you will take in easy way. Now array size is our norm, right? Now what you will do, now you have to ask again, go on output and you have to ask to enter the integer value. Enter the integers. Enter the integers, right? Now you will go on for loop. In for loop, what you do, our variable is I, you know that, and the starting value is our always from 0. Always from starting value is our 0 and ending value is norm minus 1. How norm minus 1? If you haven't understood this, then please go and watch my previous video. Do okay. Now what you'll do, you have to store all the value here in input. You have to store all the value here, A of I, right? Means, sorry, here is bracket mistake. A of I. Now what you'll do, let's listen. If you will enter 7, right, and they will tell enter the integer, you have to give integer value like 1 2 3 4 5. If you have given, then it will all the value will store for first here. Understood? All the value will store first here. After that, again go on for loop up to this much. You know that in every video I have to up to this much, and in every video it will be up to this much, right? Now what again you will got to I starting value is 0, our ending value is our norm minus 1. now minus 1, right? Now what you have to do, you have to know which number is integer odd and which number is even. If you didn't get which number is odd and which number is even, you can't do you cannot replace 1 and 0, right? So first you have to know which number is odd and which number is even. So what you have to do, if our current element is now ai, right? ai. If current element mod 2 is equal to 0, you have to check, right? So if it will be equal to 0, then what it will be? True side it will be even and false side it will be odd. So in this quotient telling, replace odd integer with 1. Now our current element is, go and assign. Now our current element is ai, a of I. For true side, what it will be? 0, because the question is telling for even integer with 0. Now for odd integer, what you will do? You have to assign with 1, right? Current element is our a of I, and we have to assign with 1, right? Done up to here. Now you have to print the update array. Now up to, if there it will be odd number, then it will come 1. If the number will be even, then it will come 0, right? Now you have to print this current element. Again go on for loop. What you will do, click here, variable is our I, right? And starting value it will be same 0, and ending value our it will be now minus 1. Now you have to print our current element. So you go on output and write our current element is our ai, right? ai. Understood? I haven't done anything. If you will see my even and odd integer in my previous video, then you will know easily this video. Now let's run. Enter the number of array. I'll enter 5 numbers. Right? I'll write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can write here. You can write here. It will be good for your programming. Go on output, and you can write here the update array is, right? The update array is, now you have, this one is your update array. I'll click 5 integer value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The update array is 1 is our odd, so 1, 2 is our even, so 0, 3 is our odd, so 1, 4 is our even, so 0, and 5 is our odd, so 1, right? You can check any numbers. You can give 100. Sorry, you can't click now 100 first. You can click, but it will be more values. You can click 8 values, right? Enter the integer. I'll write 100, 200, 43, 90, 67, 56, 70, 80, 87, 34. Well, let's see. This is 0. 0 is our even, right? You can see here 100 is our even, 200 is our even, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. In this way only our output should be come. Now what you will do, go on here and you can write here thanks. Thanks to engineering basic. Engineering basic, right? Now let's run. I'll click only for number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The update array is 0, 1, 0, 1, 1. And thanks to engineering basic, right? Understood this program? If not, then please comment me. And please subscribe to my channel as I post Flowgorithm video every day. And if you are facing any problem, then please mention in the comment below. Thank you.